Fire escape engineers inspect the summary video. We're here in Union, New Jersey. We got 3 fire escapes here. Main fire escape and 2 smaller fire escapes on this building. We were here to perform a confidence test. And if these fire escapes pass the confidence test, we'd proceed immediately to a load test. All 3 fire escapes are not able to be load tested. They did not pass the confidence test. We got evidence of rust in a lot of the connections. The second thing we were looking for is evidence of strength so that we can avoid the load test, and that is routine maintenance over the lifetime of these fire escapes. It's not the case. We found nothing but original hardware. We found nothing but original connections, original everything except for paint jobs over the rust. So what we're going to do, I got myself and Inspector Valise here, we're going to go over just what needs to be done on this fire escape. But right now, with the amount of refurbishment that needs to be done, it's going to be 50 to 75%. We recommend that these fire escapes be refurbished in lieu of a load test. Or we can spot repair these fire escapes, but then we're going to have to perform the load test. There is lead on this fire escape, so we're going to have EPA renovator's license. Whoever does work here must have to pull a permit with the subcode official. And we're going to start off with this one, which is an all-welded fire escape. We're going to tell you what's wrong with it. Inspector Valise, you want to point out some of the things you found?
Well, it's an all-welded fire escape. It's not bolted.
Okay.
So you can see some, it's rusted. I believe that.
Yeah, this is another plate they threw on top here. A lot of rust.
A lot of rust.
Okay.
There's no bolting.
So they either load tested or X-ray every one of these welds, but as soon as you put a clip underneath here, there's no need.
Satisfactory. It is. It is true bolted to the building.
To the building, yeah.
But there's evidence of corrosion in between there. You can see.
So we need to get that identified. We need to do a pull test on those. What about the rust on the whole plate?
Rust in the whole plate. That
got to be cleaned.
Got to be cleaned and replaced because it's. It's in
the welded corners. What do you want to do? X-ray them or rebolt them?
We can clip them and rebolt them.
Yeah, clip and rebolt to avoid X-raying or load testing it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The whole staircase underneath, you say, has some major problems.
Major problems. But I guess it was fixed with that top on.
Yeah, they band-aided it, but they never removed the rust. So we need all these to be done, but it's a major problem here. So that all needs to be cleaned out, and then the new plate put down. And again, all the welds need to be X-rayed, load tested, or with put in angle clips. We avoid the load test.
Right.
Okay, very good. At the very top. Yeah, we got to make sure that all the railings here are in secure so that nobody falls into the pit. Well, you want to talk about the top? These all need to be sealed. After any connections, you need to seal them so water doesn't get down there.
The clips, bolt them, and seal.
All the water all that rust needs to be cleaned. All that rust between the plates.
All this connection right here.
Yep.
You know.
And you want an angle clip here bolts to avoid having to verify this weld. You want an angle clip.
Right.
You want this sealed to the building.
Sealed to the building.
Reconnected back into the building. Paint job.
Keep this bolt them.
Yeah, any welded connection you want it clipped underneath so you can avoid so you bolt it. Very good. And because it has lead, must have a renovator's license. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. This one and the third one is the same. Inside we have a problem because you have to step up into it, so they need to build a platform inside, correct?
Correct.
Okay, what other problems you have here?
Well, we see the 2 bolts, so the connections already have dragging tiers.
Yeah, you got dragging tiers, so we need to verify the connection back into the building.
Right.
All the platform, all the triangles are
welded.
So we need to gusset the whole triangle with bolts. The frame needs to be all bolted because it's all welded. The railing needs to be all. So all bolted on the railing. What do you want to do with this ladder? Because it's this flop out, which is illegal. So what do you want to do here?
Well, it's the first time I see them.
So you want to basically take it and put it up against the wall, make it a slide,
Okay.
because it needs to be it needs to have weights on it or slides to the ground. Okay. And then obviously painted
Definitely
on this one.
painted.
So these flop out ladders are illegal. Got to make it a slide ladder. And what about that one down there? Any issues down there? So it's an all welded fire escape. So whoever put this together did it all weld. You need to seal it so that we don't have dragon tears. But that one has even more evidence of rusting on the supports. But still, all the welded connections need to avoid the load test or the x-ray. We need to gusset them with bolts, seal them all to the building. 100% welded needs to be bolted. And what about this flop out ladder? Same thing?
Same thing. So
You want to make it a slide?
make it a slide
With weights, or you put it against the building.
Okay.
And you make it, actually, you're probably best to take this and put it on the other side of the building, on the other side. I got more wall here.
Right. No windows.
Because that way, when you put it on this side, and it slides and it hits the ground, it doesn't need the weights, because it can guillotine down, because nobody's going to get hurt up against the building.
Sure.
And it avoids the costly mix of having weights and cables. So that will go for the other one down there. Okay? So that's the requirement on this fire escape engineer's inspector summary video. Inspector Meneses, Inspector Valise here in Union City. Any questions? 866-649-0333. 866-649-0333. Fire escape engineers.